still glints on her faded cowling scar. Worn down to cows, but she knows who you are. That old tin boat's got stories in the floor. Every scratch says we've been here before. Pull that cord, hear the years restore. When she lights, it's a two-stroke roll. Give me blue smoke on the morning air. That oil and gas perfume everywhere. No computers, just a spark and a core. Heartbeat loud in a two-stroke roll. They can keep their quiet, clean and tame. Four strokes whisper, but they ain't the same. I want thunder like we had before. Crack the throttle, let that two-stroke roll. Granddad's hands on a sunburned wheel showed me what a real motor feels. Said, son, they don't build them like this no more. Then he smiled at that two-stroke roll. Carburetor singing simple and true. A screwdriver fixing your back on blue. No screens to fail, no sensors to ignore. Just fire and fuel in a two-stroke roll. Give me blue smoke on the morning air. That oil and gas perfume everywhere. No computers, just a spark and a core. Heartbeat loud in a two-stroke roll. They can keep their quiet, clean and tame. Four strokes whisper, but they ain't the same. I want thunder like we had before. Crack the throttle, let that two-stroke roll, yeah! Yeah, the world got quieter, cleaner, they say, but it left a little soul somewhere back in the day. In a dented hull and a faded green hue, with a pull start prayer and a choke pulled through. From seahorse green to that holiday bronze shine, every old motor's a piece of time. You don't just run them, you restore what's yours. Every turn of the wrench, every echo that soars. Now I'm out where the shoreline bends, teaching my kid like it never ends. Feel that rumble, that's something you can't ignore. That live and breathing two-stroke roll. We'll keep them running long as we can, pass them down hand to hand to hand. Cause some things are worth fighting for, like the sound of a two-stroke roll. Give me blue smoke on the morning air. That oil and gas perfume everywhere. No computers, just a spark and a core. Heartbeat loud in a two-stroke roll. Let the new world hum, let the old world pour through every lake and every shore. We'll keep the past alive evermore. Wide open, singing that two-stroke roll. Coffee in my hand, I'm tying on a lure, I've got a master plan. She's already casting smooth and easy swing. I'm still picking back a lash out of everything. I talk a big game, got all the right gear, but somehow she's the one they ought to fear. Why does my wife fish better than me? For every cast I make, she's reeling in three. I got fancy rods and a tackle box full. She's got one old lure focus on her like it's the gospel truth. She just reads the water like she's got the proof. I blame the wind, I blame my bride. She just smiles and sets another hook beside. Why does my wife fish better than me? Every cast I make, she's reeling in three. I got all the gadgets money can buy. She just squints at the lake and knows where they lie. I'm sitting here questioning my whole strategy. Why does my wife fish better than me? Maybe it's patience, maybe it's luck, maybe I just overthink it too much. She laughs and says it's not that hard while I'm tangling up another yard. She hands me a fish, says try this spot. 5 minutes later, guess what she's got? Why does my wife fish better than me? She's got a sixth sense, how can it be? I'll keep on trying, I won't give in, but I might just let her teach me again. Yeah, I'm married way up, that's plain to see. She proves it every time we fish, you see. I'm hooked on her and her mastery, even if she fishes better than me. I heard it first down at the bait shop line. Old timers talking about the river at night. Said, boy, don't drift too close to that wall where the turbines hum and the shadows fall. They swore the shapes where the current breaks, bigger than boats in the boil it makes. I laughed it off, but I marked the place. Curiosity's a hard thing to shake. That lowing thunder in the spillway's breath sounds a whole lot like something beneath. They say this catfish big as cars down there under that dam where the water don't care. Whiskers like cables, eyes like coals, ghosts of the river in concrete holes. I tied on heavy, dropped it deep into the churn where the big ones sleep. Every tug felt like a warning sign from those concrete giants on the line. Midnight current, moon cut thin. I eased my boat with the eddy spin. Graph lit up with a jagged mark, then went blank like it swallowed the dark. Line went slack, then it snapped back tight. Rod bow low in the sodium light. Drag screamed out like a wounded train, and I felt something answer my name. Not a channel cat, not blue. I knew this was old as the river, pulling me through. They say this catfish big as cars down there under that dam where the water don't care. Whiskers like cables, high like steel, ancient muscle you don't wanna feel. I dug my heels, said not tonight, but the river don't bargain, it don't fight fair. Every inch I gained, it took back twice from those concrete giants on the line. You ever feel something thinking back through a braided cord in a graphite rack, like it knows you're there, knows what you are, knows your little boat ain't getting far? I saw it roll in the turbine glow, could've sworn it was longer than my old F-150's throw. Water lifted like it breathed a sigh, and for a second there, so did I. Line went quiet, drag went still, just the dam and that low, low thrill. They say there's catfish big as cars down there. I ain't saying they're wrong or fair. I cut that line for it cut me loose, left that hook in a jaw I couldn't prove. Now I fish the banks where the willows lean, stay out of that boil where I've been. But some nights I swear I feel that pull again from those concrete giants down in the dam. So you can laugh when the old men talk, but don't get brave when you hear that knock. 'Cause there's something down where the deep runs black, and it just might pull you back. Nothing like a runabout. She's a mirror of the morning, bursting silver light, fins cutting ripples on a glassed out bite. Windshield low like a Cadillac grin, chrome flashing stories of the shape she's in. Two-tone benches, cool to the touch, outboard humming, don't take much. Just a pull of the cord and a leg that's wide, and a restless heart you can't keep tight. Sun climbs up, shadows fall away, that little hull's got something to say. There's nothing like a runabout, skipping stones and stretching out, 50s lines and a freedom sound, letting worries settling down. From the dock to the deep blue doubt, you find yourself when you pull her out, chrome and wake in a carefree shout. There ain't nothing like a runabout. Picnic radio playing soft and low, rockabilly drifting with the cool winds blow. Polished rails catch a noonday spark, leave a silver trail from the idle to the dark. She dances light when you trim her right, carves a curve like a neon night. Every turn writes a memory down in the spray and the roar of that old runabout. Time slows down in her shallow draft, you don't need much, just a tank and a laugh. There's nothing like a runabout, skipping stones and stretching out, 50s lines and a freedom sound, lifting worries settling down. From the dock to the deep blue doubt, you find yourself when you pull her out, chrome and wake in a carefree shout. There ain't nothing like a runabout. When the sun dips low in a copper sky and the shoreline fades as the loons cry, you ease her back with a steady hand, like bringing a dream into dry land. But you know tomorrow when the dawn breaks through, that polished hull's gonna call to you. There's nothing like a runabout, skipping stones and stretching out, 50 shine in a timeless route, where the past and the present both hang out. From the dock to the deep blue doubt, you find yourself when you pull her out, chrome and wake and a carefree shout. Ain't nothing like a runabout. Yeah, she's more than metal, more than speed. She's a simple kind of everything you need on a quiet lake or a wide open spout. There's nothing like a runabout. Down in Hot Springs where the pine trees lean, back in 50s, life ran slow and clean. A gravel road to a dock out back, screen door slamming, a coffee pot black, canvas cots and a lantern glow. Stories drift where the cool springs flow. Morning mist on that glassy lake, we'd chase the dawn for the fish's sake. At the Arkansas fishing camp, time stood still where the water runs cool and the air feels real, with an old Evan Root humming on the stern, so true. Singing that two-stroke song as it pulled us through. Yeah, life was simple, Lord, it was heaven stamped. On a worn wood dock at the Arkansas fishing camp. That old tin boat with the paint worn thin coughed to life with a pool and a grin. Blue smoke curled in the morning light, echoed low across the water so bright. Lines went out where the shadows play. Spring-fed waters kept cool all day. You could see straight down to the sandy floor like a window to a world before. At the Arkansas fishing camp, time stood still where the water runs cool and the air feels real, with that old Evan Root singing soft and low, pushing us along where the big ones go. Yeah, every cast felt like a lucky stamp out on that lake at the Arkansas fishing camp. Yeah. Sun sank low, painted gold on the trees, stringer full in a soft warm breeze. Back to shore where the fire burns bright, skillet crackling in the fading light. Cornmeal dust and a steady hand, best meal you'll taste in this whole land. Laughter rings as the shadows grow, grease pops slow like a radio. No clock to wind, no debt to pay, just the rhythm of a simpler day. And the spring-fed waters still run clear, like the memories we hold so dear. At the Arkansas fishing camp, don't you know that's a place a man ain't meant to outgrow, with that faithful living root in an old cane pole and a frying pan that can feed your soul. Yeah, you leave that place, but you stay a champ once you've lived a day at the Arkansas fishing camp. So if you're passing through Hot Springs, take a little detour down, find that lake where the past still hangs around. You might hear that motor through the morning damp, still humming low at the Arkansas fishing camp.
Ain't no roar when you fire her up, just a steady little putter in my coffee cup. Paint's worn thin, but the pool starts true. She don't brag none, just does what she do. Clamp her tight on a weathered transom, creek's calling and I take it slow, because there's no need for racing where the quiet waters go. Needle don't race, but it never lies. She'll carry you home by the same sunrise. It's a 3-horsepower kind of ride. You don't get there fast, but you still arrive. Every mile's earned on an even tone, little motor humming like it's carved in stone. When the wind turns wrong and the clouds get dark, she'll keep that rhythm, she'll find her mark. No flash, no fuss, just a faithful part. 3 horses pulling a stubborn heart. get you there with an honest ease. Might take a while, but you'll understand. Good things travel at a steady hand. It's a 3-horsepower kind of ride. You don't get there fast, but you still arrive. Every mile's earned on an even tone. Little motor humming like it's carved in stone. When the wind turns wrong and the clouds get dark, she'll keep that rhythm. She'll find her mark. No flash, no fuss, just a faithful part. 3 horses pulling a stubborn heart. To the evening glow, she's the kind of truth that don't need to show. It's 3-horsepower kind of ride. You don't get there fast, but you still arrive. Every mile's earned on an even tone. Little motor humming like it's carved in stone. When the wind turns wrong and the clouds get dark, she'll keep that rhythm. She'll find her mark. No flash, no fuss, just a faithful part. 3 horses pulling a stubborn heart. Yeah, she ain't built for racing lines, but she'll outlast most in her own sweet time. When all you need is to get it done. 3 horsepower and the job gets won.
To the bank for the sun cracked the sky. Tackle box rattling, hope running high. Water like glass, not a ripple inside. Thought today might be the day they buy just right. But that overhang willow had a different plan. First cast sailed wide from my hopeful hand. Line went tight, but it weren't no fight. Just barking leaves in the morning light. I'm catching tree bass, hanging high in the limbs, reeling in heartbreak on a monofilament whim. Ain't felt a tug from the water below, but I've landed 10 in the branches I know. Yeah, they don't fight, but they sure don't miss. Every cast I make ends up tangled like this. If patience is a sport, I'd be first in class. Out here fishing for tree bass. Changed up lures, tied on a brand new jig. Said, keep it low now, don't swing it too big. But the wind kicked up like it knew my name. Turned a perfect cast into the same old shame. Hung up again on a crooked pine. That lure cost $8, yeah, that one was mine. Shaking the rod, saying words I won't say. Watching another good bait fade away. I'm catching tree bass, hanging high in the limbs, reeling in trouble on a bad cast. Whim ain't spooked a fish, ain't said no hook, but I fill these trees full of dirty looks. Yeah, they don't run, but they hold on fast. Every branch is a graveyard of casts I've cast. If luck runs dry, I've got it in spades. Out here fishing these timbered bays. Snap one line, broke off two. better view. Sat on a limb just to catch my breath, wondering if fishing was a slow kind of death. But then I laughed, cause what else she'd do? Sun on my face and a sky so blue. Even bad days be working inside, still I trade a branch for a bite tonight. Still catching tree bass, hanging high in the limbs. Got more in the branches than I got in the bin. But I'll be back when the morning calls, dodging the leaves and dodging falls. Yeah, they don't bite, but they sure outlast every hopeful crooked sideways cast. And I'll keep swinging till I outsmart them at last. Or just keep fishing for tree bass. Saturday morning on a downtown street, polished black shoes in the summer heat, big plate glass windows shining bright like a jukebox dream in the neon light. Inside those motors stood in a row, Evinrude blue and Johnson red glow. White wall tires on our family Ford, and a salesman grinning by the showroom floor. He'd say, "Step right up, son, hear that sound? Smoothest horsepower you'll find around." And somewhere beyond all the years we've crossed, I swear I can still hear those old props talk. The 50s are calling from the distant shore, through chrome and varnish and two-strokes roar. From a cleaner time with a crisp night breeze and polished machines built to outlive me, where every little detail still mattered then, and pride was built by working hands. Yeah, the past still hums in soft blue light like Nat King Cole on a summer night. There were pennants hanging from the ceiling fans, cafe coffee cups in weathered hands, cigarette smoke curled lazy and slow, while Dean Martin played on the radio. Brochures promised freedom out on the lake, Sunday mornings and clean escapes, a mahogany runabout tied to the pier with a brand new Evinrude shifting gears. And every chrome badge and enamel line looked less like a motor and more like design, not thrown together fast and cheap, but built like something a man could keep. The 50s are calling from the distant shore, through chrome and varnish and two-strokes roar. From a cleaner time with a crisp night breeze and polished machines built to outlive me, where every little detail still mattered then, and pride was built by working hands. Yeah, the past still hums in soft blue light like Nat King Cole on a summer night. Now the showroom's gone, just a vacant lot, but memories rust slower than people thought. And sometimes late, when the world grows cold, I hear those old outboards idle low, calling us back to striped awnings and grace, to slower smiles and a steadier pace, to a world that believed tomorrow would shine bright as chrome in 1959. The 50s are calling from the distant shore, still echoing through every old machine restored. And somewhere a jukebox softly plays while sunlight dances on a runabout wake. Yeah, maybe time moves on, but not completely. Some old songs still reach right through the years to meet me in the glow of a showroom, frozen in time, with the promise of freedom still running just fine. Chrome on the water, humming in tune.
Past the cypress swamp and mill, Boudreaux had a broke down smoker sitting on a hill. Thibodeau come limping up with a possum in a sack. Said, "Chair, the good Lord sent us supper, tied him right to my Cadillac." They nailed up the rusty license plates and old hubcap windmill, painted on a plywood sign, Roadkill Grill. Open every day till dark, it's hard to find, with a menu, road and marker, and a warning underneath in line. Roadkill Grill, roadside cuisine, best eat quick if you know what I mean. Squirrels stew, armadillo, chili, swamp rat pie deluxe. If it got hit this morning, buddy, ooh, fire the kitchen up. Boudreaux stirring the gumbo pot, Thibodeau working the till. Everybody taking chances at the Roadkill Grill. Tourists started stopping just to laugh and take some pics, till they smelled that peppered gravy and the Cajun seasoning mix. Boudreaux hollered, "Fresh raccoon, today's special on the board." Thibodeau said, "That deer's still warm, go sharpen up the Ford." Truckers on the parking lot in 18-wheeler rows, Sheriff ate there twice a week though, he swore nobody knows. They had a jukebox in the corner, only played old swamp band tunes, and flies the size of sparrows buzzing lazy in the room. Roadkill Grill, come take a seat where every meal got tiresome meat, skillet fried nutria tails and buzzard beans on rice. If you survive the first few bites, the second tastes real nice. Boudreaux yelling, "Hot plate up," Thibodeau popping pills, trying to stay one step ahead at the Roadkill Grill. One summer day, the health inspector rolled around the bend, saw a snapping turtle cooling in a kiddie pool out back again. Said, "This kitchen's highly illegal." Boudreaux grinned real wide, said, "Then why you asking for hot sauce with your gator fries?" Roadkill Grill under neon light, cooking mystery critters every Friday night. Copperhead kebabs, jackrabbit jerky by the pound. Something died delicious just a couple miles down. Now the locals swear it's awful, but they eat there still. Can't resist the Cajun magic of the Roadkill Grill. If you hear brakes squeal out front, today's special just arrived.
There's a trail of two-stroke perfume down the side of his shed. Paint chip cows lined up like the thoughts in his head. He can name every year by the curve of a badge, from the click of a choke to a rope starts drag. Saturday auctions and back road calls, got an old one out here, he's already in thrall. He swears this one's different, the deal's too pure, just needs a car kit and a little bit more. He's got coffee cans full of jets and springs, a drawer full of hope and a box of rings. He tells himself easy, keep it small, then he hears that idle and forgets it all. Just one more motor, that's all I need. Another Evan Root, another Johnson to feed. Maybe a Gale if the price is right, but never Mercury, I'll sleep fine tonight. Racks are sagging, floors gone tight, every inch is a museum of a better life. sauce. His wife set the line about a decade ago. Said I'm tired of tripping where the garden should grow. Boxes on boxes, parts in the hall. There's a prop in the pantry and a skeg by the wall. She threw in the towel with a half smile, sigh, I love you, but you and those motors, y'all try. Now she shakes her head when the tailgate drops and a new old relic makes the driveway stop. He's got gasket paper cut on the grain, time and set by ear like a backwoods refrain. He'll nurse one to life till the neighbors all know that sweet blue haze when the idle goes low. Just one more motor, that's all I need. Another Johnson to feed. Maybe a Gale if the price is right, but never a Mercury. I'll sleep fine tonight. Shelves are groaning, rafters lean. Every tag's a story from somewhere he's been. He says last one with a cough and a grin. Just one more motor, then I'm cashing in. His daddy on a river bend, pull cord snapping like a long-lost friend. That first clean pop, that steady hum. Some folks chase peace, this is where it comes. So he chases the echo in rust and chrome, builds a little past back behind his home. And every revival, every spark he coaxes feels like keeping a promise the water spoke us. Now the yard's a maze and the shed won't close. There's a line of legs where the wild grass grows. Neighbors slow down just to count the rows. He waves them on with a grin that knows. Got room for one more? He shrugs, I'll make it. Shifts a stack left, just enough to take it. Titles in a folder, dreams in a crate, and a fresh old find on the tailgate. Just one more motor, that's all I need. Another Evan Root, another Johnson to feed. Maybe a Gale if the price is right, but never a Mercury, that just ain't my fight. Space is gone, but the heart's still wide. Every motor a mile on a younger tide. He'll swear it's the last till the next one shows. Just one more motor, everybody knows. Down at the dock where the cypress lean, there's a bait shop stuck in 1973. Tin roof rattles when the north wind blows. Coffee burnt black on an old pot-belly stove.
Mineral tanks bubbling by the screen door slam.
Dip nets hanging off rusty nails and cans. And
every morning before the daylight breaks,
the old men gather where the pot-belly shakes. Around that
pot-belly stove and Cracker Barrel ring.
every fish gets bigger
Every time they speak,
One says 10 pounds, next says 23.
by supper it's a whale from Tennessee.
They slap their knees and spit tobacco pride.
Tell stories wider than the river is wide.
And Lord, the truth don't matter much down there
At the Dockside Liars Club,
by the bait shop there.
Old Earl swears back in '82
He hooked cooked a flathead clean through a tennis shoe.
Said that fish pulled his john boat half upstream.
Took 3 deputies and a logging team. Then Boudreaux laughed through 2 missing teeth.
Said, boys, that ain't nothing, now listen to me.
I caught a gar so long one July noon, its tail was still in March by the time its head hit June.
Around that pot-belly stove and Cracker Barrel ring,
Every fish gets bigger
every time they speak.
One says muddy water, next says
Tidal away.
By the 3rd retelling they nearly drowned that day.
They point at scars from hooks long gone,
Argue Evan Roots versus old Johnson's.
and Lord, you can smell the shad and grease in the air
At the dockside Liars Club down there. Now young folks laugh
and roll their eyes
at the tales them old men,
dramatized.
but every town needs
A place like that
where memories grow bigger than the catches ever had, where the coffee's cheap and the stories ain't.
and the silence between.
Them old boys somehow still feel safe. So if you're
Ever passing where the river bends and hear laughter rolling through the wind,
there's a bait shop sitting by the pier,
with legends growing year by year,
where nobody's rich
but everybody belongs,
and every bad day
gets fixed with a song.
and somewhere through the smoke
In the rocking chair creak,
a 50-pound crappie just became 73 feet. On the banks of Lake Ouachita, where the clear waters shine, stood a place out of memory, held steady in time. They called it Brady Mountain, though the years had rolled on. Still the soul of the 50s there was never quite gone. We were keepers of stories in the creak of the floor, every screen door a whisper of the days before. We were stewards of a 50s lodge, holding on the line, where the past met the present in the Arkansas pine. With the boats pushing off at the first light's edge, and the lake lane still like a solemn pledge. Yeah, time might move on, but it never quite budged at old Brady Mountain Lodge. At dawn you'd hear him down at the dock, heels hitting the wood, that hollow knock. Lines coiled up and a thermos in hand, old Evan Root humming low and grand. They'd ease on out through the morning mist, chasing that bite you just can't resist. And by afternoon the sun hung low, and back they'd come with a steady glow. We were stewards of a 50s lodge, holding on the line, where the past met the present in the Arkansas pine. With the fishermen drifting back in slow, and the day's last light in a golden glow. Yeah, you felt every year in the woodenness smudge at old Brady Mountain Lodge. Up on the hill where the cool breeze rode was a swimming pool lined in the mountain gold. Old growth pines standing tall all around like they'd been there forever, guarding that ground. Kids laughing loud in the summer sun, while below in the cove the day was done. And the lake so clear you could dip your hand, drink it up like it came from the land. And inside the diner when the night drew near, you could smell that sweetness before you got there. Pie on the counter stacked up high, with meringue reaching tall like it touched the sky. Coffee poured and the stories told, in a place where the past never felt that old. We were stewards of the 50s lodge, keeping it alive, where the simple things made a man feel right. With the boats tied off and the lanterns low, and the laughter drifting soft and slow. Yeah, you didn't just stay, you became a judge of what mattered most at Brady Mountain Lodge. Now the years roll on like the water flows. The old building's gone, but our hearts still know. In every ripple and every ridge, there's a ghost of a time we helped to bridge, still out there somewhere beyond the smudge of old Brady Mountain Lodge. Doctor looked up from his clipboard stack, said, boy, you'd better cut way back. No fried catfish, no pile of mold. You keep this up, you're a dead man, no joke. Mama says you work too hard. Daddy says life ain't meant for cars. Everybody's got advice to give on the proper way a man should live. But I walked past a showroom floor, chrome and fiberglass, calling through the door. And the boat salesman grinned and said, excellent choice, my friend. While the whole world's telling you no, here's a key and a place to go. Life's short, son, that's the truth. You can't buy back wasted youth. Drop that anchor, cut that noise. Excellent choice. Never think, as I'm standing at the bathroom sink, bills piled high on the kitchen chair, storm clouds hanging heavy in the air. Boss man calling on my phone, talking about overtime again till dawn. But a two-stroke singing across the lake can heal a whole lot more than pills can make. And the boat salesman grinned and said, excellent choice, my friend. Leave your stress there on the shore. You don't need that weight no more. Life's short, son, that's the deal. Peace of mind's the richest feel. Trade your worries in for joy. Excellent choice. One day they'll lay us 6 feet down. The doctor, banker, whole damn town won't matter than what people said. Only if you really lived instead. Was there laughter? Was there sky? Did you watch eagles wheel and fly? Did you feel alive out there with river wind blowing through your hair? So the boat salesman smiled and said, excellent choice, my friend. Push away from fear and doubt. That's what living's all about. Leave the clock and leave the noise. Find your water, find your voice. Life's too short to just survive. Get the boat and feel alive. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Scrolling marketplace at 10:30. Another old outboard calling me again. Pictures blurry, sideways shot, covered in pine straw weeds and rot. Don't know much about it. Every listing starts like ignorance itself is an art. Lower unit half buried in the grass, mouse nest hanging off the flywheel cast. And every single ad says the same damn line, like they copied it word for word this time. Ran when I put it up, yeah buddy, that narrows it down enough. All it needs is a carb clean, that's what every frozen motor means. No year listed right, serial tag gone, says it's a 58 but the decal's wrong. Sitting in leaves like yard sale trash, but somehow firm on the asking cash. Nobody wipes them down anymore, just drag it outside or photograph the floor. Ain't selling motors, they're dump and junk, but they still want top dollar for a seized up hunk. One owner, turns out that ain't true. Been through 4 sheds and a divorce or 2. Fuel line cracked like desert clay, tank smells like 1988. Callan's off in another pile, seller says been meaning to fix it a while. Well, if the carb clean's all it needs, why's it been sitting there growing weeds? Can't spell Evinrude, dates all wrong, calls a short shaft 20 inches long. And somehow every motor there needs a recoil rope and a prayer. Is a carb clean, that phrase ought to come with a warning screen. No compression test, no spark check done, just 2 dark photos facing the sun. Half the pictures show his truck instead, can't even see the power head. Nobody markets worth a damn, just bring a trailer and yes it ran. No history, no old owner to bash, only thing they know is they want the cash. Back in the day, old timers knew you cleaned the motor before you sold it to folks. Wiped the grease and polished chrome, made the buyer feel halfway home. Now it's as is, no low balls, I know what I got. Brother, no you don't, and it probably won't start. But there I am again somehow, driving 3 counties over right now. Probably older than the motor itself. All it needs is a carb clean, maybe pistons, coils, seals, and dreams. Years still wrong and the leaves piled high, mud dog or nest in the exhaust side. But I'll hand him cash with a tired gleam, cause us outboard fools never learn a thing. Yeah, the sellers got lazy, but the buyers ain't saints. We see rusty Johnsons and lose all restraint. Another dead motor, riding home in the dark. Swearing this time it'll start on the first pull start. green and a name half red. Cobwebs clinging to your frame like time forgot you ever ran. Your cow's worn thin, that old blue's gray. That harsh sun took it all away. But I can see past the rust and scars. There's still a fire beneath that heart. Every boat I turn, every part I free, feels like you're waking up for me. Gonna bring you back to life again. Let you breathe that water and wind. From a silent past to a roaring sound, gonna turn it all around. Yeah, you've been lost, but you're not gone. Just waiting on a steady hand and a little faith to understand. Soap and water on the years gone by, watching grime just slip and slide. Grease-stained hands and a patient mind rinse away what time can find. Every scratch tells where you've been, every mark's a memory's hymn. But underneath that weathered skin, there's something strong that won't give in. Gonna bring you back to life again. Let you breathe that water and wind. From a silent past to a roaring sound, gonna turn it all around. Yeah, you've been warm, but you're still true. Just needed time and someone who could see the best in you. Plugs, fresh fuel, a spark reborn. A second chance from something warm. Pull that cord, hear that sound like a heartbeat coming back around. Now you shine in the morning light, blue and white, you're running right. The echo rolls across the lake, every ripple that you make. You're not the past you used to be. You're a brand new memory, with every mile of open blue, a whole new life ahead of you. Yeah, you're alive, you're running strong, right where you always belong. From broken down to born again, you're singing out that song. Yeah, you've been saved by grease and time, and a stubborn heart like mine. Now you're ready for the open blue, with a second life in view. From faded out to cutting through, I guess I brought myself back too.
Thunderheads are rising past the water tower light. Screen doors slamming softly in the middle of July night. Grandma's in the kitchen with the cast iron hot. Cornbread on the counter and a percolating coffee pot. Kids still chase the lightning bugs barefoot through the yard. Old dogs bark at thunder while the clouds roll in dark. Nobody's in a hurry when the sunset starts to glow. Down here the clock moves slower than the river rolls. We got catfish fry Fridays and gumbo on the stove, jambalaya quite as home as the South to me. Church bells ring on Sunday through the heavy summer air. Mama wears her floral dress, Daddy slicks back his hair. Every pew's half family, and the rest might as well be. A handshake means you matter, and your word still means believe. Sweet tea, sweating circles on a wooden porch rail. Neighbors talk for hours while the cicadas wail. Some folks call it simple, but they don't understand. Peace is worth more than gold in the stretch of southern land. We got catfish fry Fridays and gumbo on the stove. Jambalaya simmering while the thunder rolls. Gospel through the pine trees, blues out on the porch. Country tune from a back road radio, a song that carries a torch. We still say yes ma'am, no sir, hold the door and bow our heads. Pray before the supper and thank God for daily bread. The rain comes down from heaven on a tin roof symphony. There ain't no place on earth feels quite as home as the South to me. And when the evening storm rolls in, you can smell the earth breathe again. Front porch lights and candle glow, families gather while the cool wind blows. No skyscraper could ever shine like lightning bugs in summertime. No fast lane could ever replace this slow and easy kind of grace. It's catfish grease and old hymns, red clay on our boots, shaking lines and fiddles singing every kind of truth. It's how's your mama doing, and come sit a while with me. A little more forgiveness and a little less speed. We still raise our children to be humble, kind, and strong, to stand when elders enter and to help your neighbor on. And when the thunder echoes through the tall magnolia trees, you can hear the heart of heaven beating through the South to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's an old blue Evan root hanging in the shed, half the paint gone, but the soul ain't dead. Granddad bought it sometime in '63. Ran rivers, lakes, and memories. Every spring we'd drag it out before the fish and the tourists showed up. He laid the tools out one by one, like Sunday service had just begun. Said fuel line cracks if it sits too long, and neglect to make a good motor on. Car gets dirty, plugs foul black, but most things will work if you take them back. Then he'd hand me wrenches, shop rags, pots, teaching repair like teaching heart. There in the smell of grease and gas, he was building more than a motor that lasts. Grandpa's hands were greased and stained, teaching me how to fix what's strained. If you treat that old Evan root right, boy, it'll bring you home again. Said life's a lot like a two-stroke run, sometimes rich, sometimes lean when it's done. But if you listen close when the engine complains, you can still make good from what remains. Oh yeah. Years rolled by and he slowed down, chair on the porch, cane on the ground. One fall day he called me near, said that old kicker's yours from here. By then the pull cord had gotten stiff, lower unit leaked just a little bit, but I swear when I primed that tank,
I can still hear him in every crank. And I've rebuilt carburetors late at night while holding together pieces of my life. Marriage scars, hard years, doubts and loss. Learning some things can't just be taught. Sometimes you clean the line out slow, sometimes you tear it down to the block below. Sometimes the part you need ain't made anymore, but you keep searching through every drawer. Grandpa's hands were greased and stained, teaching me how to fix what's strained. If you treat that old Evan Root right, boy, it'll bring you home again. Said people break like machines sometimes, wear and tear from the miles of life. But patience, care, and a steady hand can put most things back together again. Now my own son stands beside me there, holding flashlights in the cooling air. And that old motor coughs, then starts once more, like voices echoing across the shore. Old Evan Root humming, soft and low. 3 generations in the throttle pole. Oh yeah. 5 o'clock traffic, brake lights burning red. Boss man still talking in the back of my head. Concrete and sirens, neon and haze. Another long week lost in the same old maze.
But down at the marina, waiting on me, she's bobbing at the dock like a cure I can see.
I dropped that line, let the worries drift away.
One turn of the key, and I'm gone with the wake.
That old outboard singing my favorite song, throwing white water where the hard days belong. Every mile offshore puts the world out of sight. Just me and the wind in the gold evening light.
No deadlines, no headlines, no clock on the wall.
Just horsepower
and freedom answering the call.
Yeah, the city can keep all the noise and the weight.
I found my peace in the great escape.
Channel markers glowing as the sun melts low.
Pelicans gliding where the cool tides roll.
Radios faded to a distant hum.
Now the only rhythm is the propeller drum.
Salt on my skin and a drink in my hand,
leaving behind every demand on land.
Out here the water knows exactly what I need.
A little two-stroke therapy and room to breathe.
That old outboard singing my favorite song, throwing white water where the hard days belong. Every mile offshore puts the world out of sight.
Just me and the wind in the gold evening light. No deadlines, no headlines, no clock on the wall.
Just horsepower
and freedom answering the call.
Yeah, the city can keep all the noise and the weight.
I found my peace in the great escape.
And maybe tomorrow all the chaos comes back.
Bills on the counter, deadlines stack.
But tonight the moon's rising over open blue,
and this old motor knows just what to do.
that old outboard singing like a choir of steel.
Still a sound that reminds me I can still feel real.
Every rolling wave keeps
Pulling me farther away from the grind, from the rush, from another hard day. No street lights, no stress lines, no chains left to break. Just the boat cutting clean across the lake.
Yeah, the best thing I ever learned
To navigate was letting go in the great escape. One turn of the key,
and the whole
world fades away. Echoing through a nowhere town. Coolers clinking in the backseat beat. Barefoot rhythm on a gravel street. Set up tents in a crooked road. Radio humming soft and low. Late like glass in the fading light. Everything felt easy that night. Golden sky breeze rolling in. You could feel the summer under your skin. Firelight and shorelines, voices in the air. Soft sweet laughter drifting everywhere. No plans, no clocks, just you and me, living in a simple melody. Hold that moment, don't let it go. Like a perfect wave you never outgrow. Close your eyes, you'll always find firelight and shorelines. Morning comes in a soft sunrise glow. Coffee cups and nowhere to go. Some skip stones, some cast a line. Some just lay back wasting time. Old guitar with a missing string still somehow makes the whole place sing. Boat cuts slow through a silver hue, leaving little ripples of me and you. Warm air, voices carry far. Daylight dancing on the water's heart. Firelight and shorelines, voices in the air. Easy kind of love without a care. No rush, no noise, just drifting free, right where we're supposed to be. Hold that moment, don't let it go. Like a summer song on the radio. Close your eyes, you'll always find firelight and shorelines. Stay a little longer. Nights like this feel stronger. Hand in hand, no need to say, we'll remember this someday. Whispers on the breeze. Firelight through the trees. Firelight and shorelines glowing in the night. Every face in flickering light. No past, no future, just right now. Somehow we figured it out. Time rolls on, but it can't unwind what we left in that summertime. Close your eyes, you're back inside. Firelight and shorelines. By the waterline. Firelight, shorelines.
I've had love come easy, I've had it fall apart, heard forever whispered, then watched it turn to dark. Phone goes quiet, stories change, you're left standing in the rearrange. But down by the water, where the gravel meets the blue, there's one thing in my hands that always pulls me through. No mixed signals, no maybe or might, just a line in the water and a chance to get it right. Fishing poles never break up with you, never pack their bags or say they're through. They don't change their mind in the middle of the night, don't leave you hanging when you're holding on tight. Through every storm, every high and low, they bend but they don't let go. Yeah, I've learned a thing or two. Fishing poles never break up with you. I've chased a few dreams that slipped right through my hands, built castles in the air that never touched the land. But a rod and reel don't pretend to be anything more than honesty. You cast it out, you take your shot. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't, but it's all straight lines, no games to play. Just patience and a little faith every day. Fishing poles never break up with you, never say they need a different view. They don't walk away when the water gets rough, don't tell you that you're not enough. They ride every current, every tide you face, meet you right there in the same old place. Yeah, it's simple and it's true. Fishing poles never break up with you. Now I ain't saying love ain't worth the risk or every goodbye ends like this, but when the dust settles and the lines get blurred, there's peace in the quiet, in the cast and the current. No apologies, no slam doors, just the sound of the lake on steady shore. Fishing poles never break up with you, they're there when the sky turns gray or blue. No second guessing, no walking away, just another cast at the end of the day. And if my heart needs time to mend, I know where I can always depend on something steady, tried and true. Fishing poles never break up with you, so I'll take that quiet over the storm I knew. 'Cause a line in the water beats a heart split in two. Sun comes up, I'm back again. Coffee strong, full of foolish
foolish grin. Got a tackle box like a traveling show. Every lure they sell on to or so. Spin a bait, crank bait, top of water too. Switched them all out by 1:45. Old man on the dock just shakes his head. Son, they ain't biting what you throwing, he said. I changed the line, I changed the spot, changed my hat like that might help a lot. I can't buy fish, not for love or money. Couldn't hook a cold in the rain, it's funny. They're jumping all around me like they're putting on a show, but they won't touch a thing I throw. I trade my pride for just one bite. Heck, I'd Venmo fade if the price was right. But it don't matter what I wish, man, I flat out can't buy fish. Guy pulls up in a beat-up boat. Cast one time, don't even gloat. Rod bends over, drag sings loud. Holds it up like he's working the crowd. Kid down the bank with a zip code reel, reeling them in like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, I'm Googling what went wrong, while a bluegill laughs all day long. I matched the hatch, I read the book, even whispered prayers with every hook. I can't buy fish, not for love or money. Couldn't hook a cold in the rain, it's funny. They're swimming past me like I'm some kind of joke. Might as well be casting a piece of rope. I'd sell my truck for a story to tell. Right now, all I got is a tackle box from hell. No luck, no tug, no switch. Lord, I just can't buy fish. Tried dawn, tried dusk, tried dead of noon. Tried every phase of that stubborn moon. Change lakes, change luck, change boots. Blame the wind, the clouds, even my roots. Maybe it's me, maybe they know there's something off in the way I throw. Or maybe they're down there taking bets on how long before I just up and quit. The last cast. Yeah, right. Hope in the cast, even when it don't land. Stubborn runs thicker than this red clay land. One of these days I'll break this curse, and when I do, it'll feel like a first. Till then I'll stand here wishing on a swish. 'Cause I may be broke, but I can't buy a fish. Sun going down, lines coming in. Ain't caught nothing, but I'll try again. We had slips full of boats and a sunburned dock. Gas pump ticking like a slow old clock. Dad said that Evan Rood's yours, just stay inside the line. And he drew me a map in his careful mind. Said don't cross that point where the big waves roll. Stay in the calm, don't go past that line. Where the rocks drop off in that water so clear, you could count every shadow disappear. I'd nod like I always did, half rule breaker, half good kid. So I'd idle out past the last old pier where the water turned glass and the bottom was clear. Rocks and ridges laid out below, like a map only I could note it. And
catch much, but I didn't care. There was something in the stillness there. Yeah, I found myself just a solo kid, fishing in the old East Coast. Fishing in the old East Coast. Push it a little, but not too far, just enough to feel like I was in command. Throttle low where the shoreline bends, jagged rock where the timber ends. Back behind where the docks can't reach, stone and gravel instead of beach. I drift along where the water showed every secret the bottom holds. No engines whining, no voices loud, just me and a piece of cloud. In that pocket where the lake ran deep, clear enough for a boy to keep every stone and every groove, like a picture that never moved. Didn't catch much, but that's alright. I was rich in quiet, rich in time. Had a whole world in a 12-foot skiff, fishing in the old East Coast. Wasn't about the bend in the line, it was watching the light on the rocks below shine, every ripple bending the view. But the truth of it still came through, and I think I knew, though I couldn't say. That kind of peace don't drift away. Now the docks are different, lines all changed. Water's the same, but it feels rearranged. Still those rocks sit quiet below, like the only thing that I know. Didn't catch much, but I found my way in the quiet hours of yesterday, where a boy could go and just be a kid, fishing in the old East Coast. Yeah, there's a place I still drift to, steady and always true, where the shoreline's stone and the water's clean, and the world's just how it used to seem, with a line of hope and a slow drift groove, fishing in the old East Coast.
Hit the lake at sunrise, fog laying low and thin. I brought my tackle box, they brought the charging bins. I'm talking rods and reels, they're talking battery life. One's looking for a hot spot more than he's looking for a bite. I said, watch that ripple, son, that's where they feed. He said, hold up a second, I gotta post this for the feed. We're fishing with Gen Z lines in the creek, but their thumbs are working harder than the lures I sneak. If it ain't on camera, did it even count? They lose a 5-pounder scrolling up and down. Got signal bars on the water where the silence used to be. Yeah, I'm learning how to fish all over again with Gen Z. They got an app for the weather, an app to track the moon, an app that tells them when the fish will bite this afternoon. Meanwhile, I'm reading wind and watching how they roll. They're asking Siri what a crappie weighs in pounds and ounces whole. One said this spot's trending, it's blowing up online. I said it's been good since '89, but thanks for the sign. we're fishing with Gen Z, lines in the creek, but the thumbs are working harder than the lures I sneak. If it ain't on camera, did it even count? They lose a 5-pounder scrolling up and down. Got signal bars on the water where the silence used to be. Yeah, I'm learning how to fish all over again with Gen Z. And slow-mo dreams, add a little music, cut the in-betweens. But I saw one kid put his phone away when that cork went under and the rod bent sideways. He forgot to swipe, forgot to stream, just laughed out loud like he was 15. Water on his hands, sun in his eyes, didn't need a screen for that kind of high. No notifications, just the wind in the trees. No vibrations, just a tug on the line and a breeze. We're fishing with Gen Z, lines in the creek, and for a minute there they were right here with me. Didn't need a camera, didn't need a post, just a hook, a line, and a moment we both felt most. Maybe there's still hope out here waiting to be. When the phones go quiet, even Gen Z. Sun setting low, they're back online, but they're smiling about that fish like it's etched in time. Yeah, we might be different, but I finally see you can still catch more than fish, even with Gen Z. There's a hush on the water, like the world's holding still. Mist rising slow off the bend by the hill. Old John boat creaking, paint chipped and worn. We push off the bank with a promise of morn. Thermos of coffee, tackle box tight. Sky just a whisper from black into light. Line hits the surface, circles roll wide. A quiet kind of freedom you just can't buy. Fishing at first light, where the day begins slow. Golden rays dancing on a river that knows every secret I've buried, every worry I fight. They drift on downstream at first light. Red and white bobber, just barely in view. Dragonflies hover in a silver blue hue. A heron stands watch like he's guarding the shore. Seen 1,000 sunrises, maybe a few more. The hands smell like minnows, heart feels right. No clock but the rhythm of the morning bite. Every can
to prayer, I don't have to say. Just me in the water, keeping time this way. Fishing at first light, where the day begins slow. Golden rays dancing on a river that knows every secret I've buried, every worry I fight. They drift on downstream at first light. And if I never catch a thing, I'll still be rich with the sound of that reel and the breeze and the switch of those willow trees swaying like they understand why a man needs a rod in his hand. Sun climbs higher, the shadows get thin, but I'll remember where this morning's been. In the ripple and the calm, in the pale sky's glow, there's a peace you find that the world won't show. Vision at first light, where the soul can breathe, where the past loosens up its hold on me. With the line in the water and the day I find who I am at first light. Yeah, I find who I am. Fishing at first light. Fishing at first light.
You clock in every morning, just chasing the dawn. A stack of receipts, but your dreams are gone. You say you'll take a trip, someday you'll go, but someday never comes if you never let go. Don't be afraid to spend your money on a boat, to feel the wind, let your heart float. Be afraid of growing old with no stories to show. Just a desk,
Just a clock,
nowhere to go. Lake winds call and the sunlight is bold. That runabout gleams like a story untold. So don't count your hours, don't save all your gold. Let the ocean remind you of dreams you once sold. Don't be afraid to spend your money on a boat, to feel the wind, let your heart float. Be afraid of growing old with no stories to show. Just a desk,
just a clock,
nowhere to go. Cruising down the river,
sun is shining bright.
Evan Root, Johnson Gale,
Those motors feel feels so right.
From the docks to the lake, that 50s gleam and glow.
John and Marcia's classics, where the good times go.